Following the withdrawal of US troops from Iraq, can France play a greater role as Iraq struggles to emerge from invasion, occupation and civil war? Iraq is a country which is undergoing massive reconstruction and a place where security is a major concern. How does a diplomat operate in such a difficult situation? Denis Gauer is the French ambassador to Iraq. How do you define the role of an ambassador in a hostile environment?
Disons qu'à Bagdad, les conditions sont évidemment un peu particulières, mais un ambassadeur et un diplomate en général...
The situation in Baghdad is unique and the diplomat must be flexible to be able to adapt to the world as they find it. Here in Iraq, the main problem is security. It's not as bad as it was in 2006-2007, but insecurity remains high and causes a number of problems. The first thing is a secure environment where we can work. A number of embassies are located in the Green Zone, a closed and secure area in central Baghdad. France decided to stay outside the Green Zone and work in the real city with real life. But this exposes us a little more.
De rester hors de la zone verte, donc en fait dans ce que j'appellerais la vraie ville, la vraie vie.
Then there is a problem of movement.
Cela nous expose un petit peu plus.
This is where we are most vulnerable. To move an ambassador around, we need a security setup. This limits us and is a constraint.
Pour tout déplacement d'un ambassadeur, il faut...
The role of the diplomat is, after all, to make contacts with companies and the apparatus of state.
C'est une vraie contrainte, c'est-à-dire que le rôle d'un diplomate, après tout,
when your contacts are limited by cumbersome security arrangements,
du pays dans lequel il est,
it's a problem.
Quand vos contacts sont limités par la nécessité d'un dispositif sécuritaire très lourd, c'est évidemment une difficulté.
When you speak to people in Iraq, do they listen when you talk about democracy, freedom and equal opportunity?
L'égalité des chances, la liberté.
Je pense, oui. Je suis très frappé.
I think so. I'm struck by the openness and desire to learn from the people I speak with.
Le souhait d'être informé de mes interlocuteurs, parce que comme je disais,
like I said, Iraq is under reconstruction.
Tous les acteurs,
all those involved in the administration are very aware of the outside world.
Également, sont très à l'écoute du monde extérieur, de ce qui se fait à l'extérieur.
They know the country has suffered and must rise again.
Il faut tout reconstruire. Donc,
Iraqis look to French political experience, but also our social experience in questions of religion, for example, or the organisation of civil society.
Il y a, ou même d'ailleurs de la société civile, enfin l'organisation de la société civile.
I have contacts in the media, and they are interested in any training we can give them.
Très intéressés par toutes sortes de formations.
I think Iraq is a country that really wants to learn from the world to help its reconstruction.
Au reste du monde pour prendre ce qu'il peut trouver de mieux pour assurer sa reconstruction.
Is the security situation a real problem for European investors?
C'est une difficulté, comme pour nous diplomates.
It's a challenge for diplomats and business representatives who come here. But this is not an absolute barrier.
Ça n'est pas un obstacle absolu, c'est-à-dire.
These days, one can work in Baghdad and the rest of Iraq in the provinces.
On peut travailler dans le reste de l'Irak, dans les provinces, on peut circuler. On peut réaliser des projets
and deliver projects
dans les provinces
as long as we take precautions.
Il faut prendre des précautions.
Business people must also make security arrangements to travel within Iraq, and that costs money, which must be taken into account if one wants to operate here.
Bien sûr, donc il faut prendre cet élément en compte quand on veut agir, intervenir en Irak.
Can Iraq offer opportunities for crisis-hit European companies?
Ah ben, certainement. Il y a sans doute,
yes, certainly. I don't think there is any other country in the world that offers as many business opportunities. Since Iraq is a big country with a population of 33 million, and all the major infrastructure must be rebuilt. So there's a huge market in Iraq, and moreover, it is fundamentally a very rich country.
En Irak qui est absolument énorme, et en plus c'est un pays très riche fondamentalement.
Oil production went up significantly in 2011, as did exports and revenues in the country. There are so many opportunities here.
Iraq needs sustainable investment. What can France provide?
Je dirais que nous avons la chance que les besoins.
I would say we are fortunate that the needs of Iraq fit in well with what we can provide.
Les principaux besoins de l'Irak concernent.
They need infrastructure, oil and electricity.
Qu'il s'agisse dans le domaine pétrolier.
This is a major concern to the Iraqi people, the production and distribution of electricity.
C'est une des principales préoccupations aujourd'hui des citoyens irakiens, à la fois la production électrique et la distribution électrique.
In the area of transport, there are many projects in terms of urban and rail cross-country transport. They need water supply for drinking and sewage treatment, as well as the building of hospitals and telecommunications. In all these areas, our companies are well placed.
C'est le domaine aussi, le problème des reconstructions d'hôpitaux, les télécommunications. Donc, en fait, toutes ces principales infrastructures et nos entreprises sont.
To answer the question, French business is now very active in Iraq. In 2008, we exported 170 million euros worth of goods to Iraq.
Nos entreprises aujourd'hui reviennent très activement en Irak.
In 2011, that has risen to 850 million euros. So you can see how that has progressed in 3 years. And I think it looks set to continue.
Vous voyez l'importance de la progression en l'espace de 3 ans. Et je pense que nous pouvons encore faire bien davantage.
Je vous remercie, Monsieur l'Ambassadeur.
Merci à vous.